Okay, so today we will see about sets. Okay, so like in sets, right? So we have two types of sets mainly, like statics. Let me yeah, static sets and dynamic sets. So first, let me tell you, like when you create a set, it will create two values. So it will create inset and it will create outset. So first go, let's create inset and outset. First create a set. So how to create set means, so sets can be created on dimensions only. So whatever we see in the blue color, those are called dimensions. Okay. So I have a subcategory here. Simply go to subcategory dimension, click on this drop down, go to create option. In the create option, we can see calculated field, groups, sets and parameters. So just click on the set option. So when you click on the set option, this window will be appear. Like this window will be appear like for normal filters as well. Like so we see that, right? So like in this window we can see general option, condition option, top option. So while you are creating set, this window will be opened. The name of the set is automatically given as subcategory set. Okay, so let's keep that name as it is for now. So so here in the general option, I can see select from list, customer list and use all. So I'll just from the list here, I will be selecting accessories and appliances and arts. So I am selecting here three subcategories: accessories, appliances and arts. So as I told you, set will create inset and outset, right? The output of the set is only two values, inset and outset. So whatever you have selected here, those will be coming as under inset and the remaining will go under outset. Simple one. Simple one. So how to create inset means you can select these values manually, or you can apply any condition also. Like you can apply some conditions or you can apply some top option. Top option means what? Finding top five customers like that. Okay, let me repeat. So sets contains only two output values always. So whatever you have selected here, maybe manually or based on some conditions, either condition of the top option. So those values will go under inset, remaining values will go under outset. Simple. So once you select these values, just click on OK. Now you see when you click on OK, I can see that subcategory set here. Okay, how to identify these subsets? So I have normal dimension is there. I have sets also there. So how to differentiate sets and normal dimension means, for normal dimension, you can see this set symbol. This symbol you can see for sets. Okay, as I told you, set contains two outputs, right? So let's drag the set into row shelf. You see, I can see here inset and outset, only two values. And inset contains the selected members, right? So to see those selected members, what I will do, simply this set is created from subcategory, right? So drag the subcategory into the row shelf. Now you see under inset, I can see those accessories, appliances and arts. And the remaining are going under outset here. So this is the basic of the set. So I'll tell you use cases. Okay, so inset is sometimes almost equal to true, outset is equal to false. Okay, okay. What is one more requirement? So user is asking that I want to see only in values only in the sheet. Then what I will do? You can simply click on the in here. You can simply click on keep only option. Now you see it will keep only in values here. So the other method is simply drag the set into filters. So when you drag the set into filters, automatically it will select only in values only. Okay, like this. And I can use sets as normal filters also. I can use sets as normal filters also. How to use that? Simply go to filter shelf, click on this drop down. Here we have multiple options. Show set option is there, show filter option is there. Also, show members in the set option is there. So just click on the show set option. Now we'll see what will happen. You see, this will be showing you all these values what are we have selected automatically here while creating the set. So now I can click on the show filter option also. Now you see, when you click on the show filter option, what is happening? Whatever the members we have selected while creating the set, I can see those members here. So now you can simply select out of, or you can simply filter these values also now. Okay. Okay. So this is about sets. Okay. What is the advantage of sets actually? So when you drag a set into the row shelf, I told you it will give you inset and outset. Okay. Now, if you drag sales into the text here, now you see inset is having total sales of 3 lakhs, outset is like this sales. Now, if there is any scenario for you to show the total sales value of in member contains 3 members. So total sales of in members is how much? 3 lakhs. See, we can do this in a multiple ways also, but I am telling you how to do it with the help of sets like that. Okay, so these are called static sets. So what is the meaning of static set means? Just search for a set here. What is the meaning of static set means? Just edit the set. So whatever the members you have selected here, these will remain same always. Selected members will remain same as it is always. So that's why these will not change in future also. So that's why these are called static sets. So dynamic sets means based on the, we will write dynamic sets based on the condition and top option. But so as we are writing these two based on the condition, right? So these values may change in the future when the data changes. So let's see those let's see those now. Okay, here I want to tell you one more thing. So when you drag the set into row shelf, you can see insert and outset, right? If you want to see the members in the insert, what we have done earlier, we are dragging the subcategory into the row shelf, right? Now there is a one more method also to see those members. What that method is? Simply click on the set drop down here. Simply click on the, as of now, it is checked here. Show in and outside is checked here. That's why it is showing in and out here. But if you want to show the members in the set, right, you can click on this option. So just click on this option. Automatically, it will show only in members only here. Out members are filtered out like that. So just click on this drop down. Click on the, okay, I don't want to tell you now. Okay. Just give me a second. Edit filter. Just click on the edit filter option. No. Just click on the show in and outside here. See, when you click on the inside and outside here, it will show in and out here. Just click on OK. Now click on the show filter. Yeah. Now when you click on the show filter, I can see in and out here. When you click in here, it will show total sales of in members. When you click out here, it will show total sales of out members. Okay, so we are also getting sometimes confused, but if you want to practice the sets like this, you can practice this. So these are called static sets. Now I'll go to sheet 14. Now we will see dynamic set. So under dynamic sets, I am telling only one concept here. I will tell you top option only here. So yesterday we have seen top option, right? For showing top 5 customers based on the sales using filters. So the same scenario can be achieved with the help of sets also. But what is the difference between the yesterday method and this using sets method is, in using sets method, we can show top 5 customers and bottom 5 customers. Okay, we can show top 5 customers and bottom 5 customers in a single sheet. In a single sheet, we can show top 5 customers and bottom 5 customers in a single sheet using sets. But the method we have seen yesterday, with that method, I can show only either top 5 or I can show only bottom 5 customers only in a single sheet. I can't show both the top 5 and bottom 5 in a single sheet. It is possible with the yesterday method, only I can show either top 5 or bottom 5. Okay. So first we will create a set to create top 5. First we will create set 1 to create top 5 customers. Then we will create set 2 to show the bottom 5 customers. Then we will do the union of these two sets. Okay, union of these two sets. So that is, we will create one more set that is called set 3. This set 3 is nothing but union of the set 1 plus set 2. Okay, like that. So just remember this method. So let's go to subcategory, or let's go to the customer name. Click on this drop down. Go to create. Just click on the set option. Now you see the set name is automatically customer name set. I can say this is in customers, or I can say this is top 5 customers. Top 5. So we are in general option. Select use all option. Now go to top option. By field option. Top 5 you can select same method yesterday. But this is the approach using sets. So select sales here. Aggregation we have to select summation. Okay. Now just click on OK. See, when you click on OK, I can see this top 5 customer set in the dimension list here. Just click on OK. Now search for top 5. So the top 5 set is created here. So when you drag into the row shelf here, as I told you, it will always show in and out here. Now under in, what is the condition we have applied? Under in, what are the members we have here now? Top 5 customers. Okay, because while creating this set, we have selected top 5 based on the sales we have selected, right? That's why top 5 customers now will come under this set. Okay, now I want to, if you want to see total top 5 customer sales, right? Simply drag into the sales into the text here. So what is the total sales of top 5 customer? 88,000, like this. Okay, so for now just remove sales here. Now if we want to see those top 5 customers, right, we have two methods: drag the customer name into row shelf, or direct method is go to row shelf, click on the top 5 set drop down here, click on the show members in set. When you click on the show members in set, it will always show you top 5 customers. Okay, now we'll repeat the same procedure to create bottom 5 set. Now you can repeat the procedure. Go to customer name, or that procedure you can repeat, or we already created top 5 set, right? Just duplicate it and just click on the edit set option. So make it bottom 5 customers. Okay, go to general user top 5. So now instead of bottom 5, right? So you can select now bottom 5 customers based on sales, same thing. Just click on OK. Now you see, now I can see top 5 set and bottom 5 set here. Just search for 5 here. It will show you top and bottom 5 customers both here. And what is the third? If you want to show only bottom 5 customers, what you do? Simply drag the bottom 5 customers into the row shelf. Simply click on the show members in set. These are the bottom 5 customers based on the sales value. So this can be achieved with the help of normal filters also, yesterday method. But I want to show top 5 customers, bottom 5 customers in a single sheet, right? So once you create top 5 and bottom 5 set, just press the control, select top 5 and bottom 5. Press the control, select top 5 and bottom 5. Click on this drop down, create combined set option. So when you're creating combined set option, you can see show all members in the set, Shared members in the set. For example, what we can see different options here. What are these different options? Means if we select this first option, it will show all the members in the both set, bottom 5 and top 5. If you click on this option, what will happen is, for example, there are common customers in top 5 and bottom 5. It will show only those common customers only. Shared members only it will show. If we select this option, bottom 5 except shared members, like what it will do is, like it will now remove the shared members. If you select this option, what it will do is here, so it will remove the shared members and it will show only remaining members in the bottom 5 set. If you select this option, it will remove the shared members and it will show the members that exist only in the top 5. So these are the options you can remember for now. But generally, if you go for this, we go for this first option, it will show all the members in the both the sets. So I can say this is a set 1, or I can say this is top 5 and bottom 5. Just click on OK. Now you see one more set is created here. Drag that set into row shelf. So now under insert, what we'll be having, under insert we can have top 5 customers and bottom 5 customers both. And the remaining customers are going under outset here. So if you want to see, I'll just drag the customer name into the row shelf. Now I can see 10 members, 10 customers. So 5 members are top 5 customers and 5 members are bottom 5 customers. So the best method to show the members in the set is click on this drop down. Just click on the show members in the set. Now these are the top 5 customers and bottom 5 customers. So if you want to see the sales, right, drag this sales into the text here, arrange it in a descending order. So okay. So you can arrange it in a descending order manually. Okay, or what we can do to make it automatic, right? You can drag any one thing, either top 5 set or bottom 5 set, into the row shelf. You see, members are automatically sorted here. Why? Because in the inset, in the top 5 set, it will show top 5 sets in the first row and remaining customers in the last row, right? That's why. Now you see, these are the top 5 customers, these are the bottom 5 customers. I don't want to show this actually here. I want to hide this here. So so this is coming because of this top 5 set, right? Go to this top 5 set and just uncheck the show header. So when it is checked, right, these things will be shown here. When you uncheck that, those will be hidden. But the sorting is always there. Okay. So this is the one method to sort this. And the second thing I want to tell here is, like, I want to color code it. I want to show top 5 customers in a different color, bottom 5 in a different color. Same method. Either you can drag either bottom 5 set or top 5 set into the color shelf. Now you see top 5 are colored blue color. I can see legend here. Bottom 5 are colored orange, like hash color. I can see legend here. Okay, I want to modify these colors. Okay, you can simply directly double click on the in legend here. A window will be opened. I can select colors here, or you can go to this color palette. I can see Tableau 10, Tableau 20 option, and like this I can see some options here. You can select anyone here and just select in here and select red color. Select in, select red color. Select out, select orange color. Just click on OK. Or you want to, so for example, assume that you are not finding some color here, which is okay. Instead of that, I want to say, like, I want to give this color coding based on the HTML color coding. Okay, so simply double click on the in here. A window will be opened. You can use the here, or you can enter HTML color coding here. Okay, so like that you can see. So if you want to make it a bar chart, what I told you, simply come to the marks card, drag sum of sales into the column shelf. So it will create bar chart. Just click on the T symbol, it will show you this one. Just click on descending order. Now you see, like, okay. So yesterday we have seen
Started
Hmm?
125. ఒక్కటేనా లేకపోతే ఎన్ని
1
తీసుకోవాలి?
minute. Okay. So, so, so I told you yesterday one thing, right? So now the user want to check. Now the user requirement is like this. So user want to select. I want one filter here. I want one top filter and I want one bottom filter here. Now under top, user want to select top 7. Under bottom filter, user want to select bottom 3 only or bottom 5 only he want to select. So I told you yesterday this can be achieved with the help of parameters. So create two parameters, top parameter, bottom parameter, and replace. Okay, let me go to this top 5 set, edit the set. So instead of entering manually here, just click on this drop down, create a parameter here. So this parameter will be used as a filter for changing the top 5 customers to top 7, top 10 like that. So I can say like top n. Now go to bottom 5, edit the set. So these are important. I'm just telling you because I already told you yesterday. So I'm not doing the entire process, but letting you know how to do it. So create a new parameter here. So this will create bottom 5 set, bottom 5 parameter. Now, once you create those parameters and just click on OK, right? So those you can see those parameters under the parameter section here. Now show these parameters to the customer user so that he can change those from top 5 to top 7, top 10 like that. So I want you to practice it actually. Okay. So this is simple one only. So whatever we have discussed already, I am not repeating those. But reminding you one more time, but not repeating the entire process. Okay. So these are called dynamic sets. So dynamic sets are, so what is the meaning of dynamic set means? Today, these 5 members are the top 5 customers. But once you refresh the data, why? Because if you go in future, for example, after 1 month, in the Amazon, other customers may become top 5 customers based on their sales value. So once you refresh the data, these top 5 customers may change, may or may not, but there is a possibility they may change in the future. That's why. So this creating top 5 and bottom 5 is a dynamic sets because these customers will change in future when we refresh the data based on their sales value. Okay. So this is about sets. So a simple thing I want to tell you here, once you create the set, you can use that set either in the row shelf, column shelf, filter shelf, color shelf. Okay, like that you can use that anywhere. Also you can use that set in the calculation fields also. So this is just to introduce you. If you want to go a bit more, right, you can go for my previous batch video if you want to go in depth. But I'll just give you an idea here. How to use the sets in the calculation fields, I will tell you. Go to sheet 15. So we have created top 5 set, right? When you drag this top 5 set into the row shelf, it will show in and out members here. If you want to see the total sales of top 5 customers, drag the sales into text here. So what is the total sales of top 5 customers? 88,000. So I want to achieve this 88,000 like total sales of top 5 customers in a different method also. Using calculation fields also I can achieve this. How to achieve this means, to demonstrate that I'm going to the new sheet here, open a calculation field. Simple. I'm just writing the if statement here. So when you're writing if statement, it should be start with if and it should be end with end here. In between we have to write our conditions, and we have to write the output also here. So very simple. So as I told you, it will always the top 5 will always act as a true or false also. In will come under true, out will come under false. So when you drag this top 5 into the calculation, so for this top 5 customers only I want to see the sales, right? So then only I want to see sales. So here in general we can write conditions. So before then statement you can write your condition. After then statement you can write what you want in the output here. So if you want sales as an output, you can write sales here. If you want profit, you can write profit here. If you want to write product name, you can write product names also here, like that. So calculation 6 is giving you sales for top 5 customers. Just click on OK. Just search for calculation 6, drag it to the text here directly. Now what it is showing, 88,000. So this is the top 5 customers total sales. Now this method, this is a one more method to show the top 5 customers total sales. So same thing can be achieved in the previous sheet. Go to sheet 15. Here, this is the other method to achieve this. Like this. Okay. For more in-depth, go to the my previous batch videos. Okay. Now come to our class notes here. So now we will see groups option. So sometimes in the interviews, they will be trying to ask what is the difference between groups and sets. They'll try to ask those questions. But don't bother about whatever you know, you can tell the same thing. You can tell everything about in sets first. Sets contains only output as in and out here. Only two values it contains as output. But in the groups, we can have multiple values. So we can group our values based on the group output contains how many groups, as many groups also, group 1, group 2, group 3, like that you can create any number of groups. So output of the group contains so many values based on your condition what you are writing, but output of the set is always contains two values only, inside and outside. Okay, now let's go to groups and create how to create groups. I'll tell you. So the requirement is okay. So I have a subcategory dimension here. When you drag the category dimension to the row shelf, I can see accessories, appliances, arts, and I can see all these subcategories here. Okay, now my requirement is I want to group all these members in a single value. I want to group multiple members into a single group, and I want to show that as a group 1. Now I want to show these binders, bookcases, chairs into a group 2. Only single value under group 2, like that. And remaining members under other group like group 3 or other group. So just remember, I have a subcategory. Under subcategory, I have so many values. Under group 1, I want to show first 3 members, accessories, appliances, and arts. First 3 members I want to show. Under group 2, I want to show binders, bookcases, chairs, like that, 3, 4, 5. And the remaining members I want to show under group 3. So let's do how to do that. So go to create subcategory option. Sorry, Just go to subcategory, click on this drop down, go to create option. Now you can select group option here. So one more difference between groups and sets is groups can be created on top of dimensions as well as measures also, but sets can be created only based on the dimensions only. So just let me show you that first. If you go to any measure here, for example profit, go to create option. Now I can see only group only here, I don't see any set here. For sets I can create bins actually. So if you want to learn about the bins concept, right, just go to the YouTube. Why? Because it is not asked frequently in the interviews. So but there is a possibility sometimes if the person is going in depth, or sometimes like the person is want to know if you know or not about bins, he will ask you. So just go through bins in the YouTube or something. Okay, so remember, for measures I can see only group option, not the sets option. Now go to subcategory, click on this drop down, go to create a group option. A window will be opened here. So field name is automatically selected as subcategory group. Now what I will do here, press the control, select accessories, appliances, arts. Come to bottom here, click on the group button. It will create a group like this: accessories, appliances, arts group. Okay, now under this group I have these three values. So once you create the group, you can see this triangle symbol here, collapse symbol. Now you can close this or expand this. Now press the control again, binders, bookcases, chairs. Click on the group button and one more group is created. So I want to show this group name as, okay, let's do the same. Now under group 1 I have some members, group 2 I have some members, and remaining members, if you want to show as it is, just leave it. Otherwise, if you want to show the remaining members under a separate, okay, let me tell you till this point of time. Like I want to show the remaining members as it is. Okay, let's click on okay. Now you see a group is created here. This is the symbol for sets, and this is the symbol for groups. I think this is called pin symbol. I think this is called pin symbol, and this is called, think, union symbol or some intersect symbols like that. Okay. So in real time, sometimes I can rename this group as well. I can rename this group also. If you rename this group in real time, you don't understand that this group is created from which field. So based on this name, I can say that this group is created from the subcategory field. But if you rename this group, like this drop down, click on the rename option. If you rename this group, in future you don't know from this which field this group is created. So if you want to know about that information, you can simply click on the describe option. Come to the group, drop down here, click on the describe option. So under describe option, I can see remote column. That means this subcategory group is created from which field it will show, subcategory field. Like that you can know. Similarly for sets also. Drop down to the set, you can just click on the properties, dot describe option. Okay. Now drag the group what we have created into the row shelf in the first place. Now you see, once increase the column width. So this is the group 1, and members we have selected these 4. This is the group 2. These are the members we have selected, I think. Okay. Now I want to rename this group as a group 1, G1. This is G2, and remaining as, see remaining are showing as it is here. Okay. Now let's modify this group, edit the group. So just select the group, first group, and rename it to group 1, G1. And right click on the group 2, rename it to G2. Okay. Now I'll tell you one more thing also. I want to add the chairs to the second group actually, not to the first group. I want to add the chairs to the second group. So what I will do, first I will go to this drop down, just click on the chairs. Now right click on the chairs. Now click on the add to option. Now I want to add it to the group 2. Just click on OK. Now this is added to the group 2 here. Okay. Now I want to show all the members in the group 3. So if you want to group all the remaining members, don't select the members manually. What you do, just click on just select this include other group. When you click on the include other group, the remaining members will be by default showing as the other group here. So if you want to rename, you can simply rename it. Otherwise, you can leave this as it is. Just click on OK. So I want to tell you one more thing. So if you want to add if you want to see, if as of now we are having only small value. Okay, let me just click on OK and tell you this bit later. Now you see group 1, these members, group 2, these members, and group 3. So other group, all these members are coming. Okay, I want to add this. Okay, now what is my requirement is I want to add all the subcategories which are starting with S, right? I want to add all the subcategories which are starting with S into S1 group. So let's do how to do that. Just edit the group here. So here under find option, just click on the find option. Under find members, just type S here. And instead of contains, you can select starts with. Now what this will do is just click on the find all option now. Now you see what will happen means this option will automatically, when you click on the find all, this option will automatically select all the subcategories whose name is starting with S. Once it is selecting all those members, simply click on the group button. Now you see those all the subcategories which are starting with S are going under a separate group. You can say this as S1 group, like that. So here I am just telling you start with function. You can use end with function, contains function also here. Maybe we don't have end with function here. You can use contains function. You can use exact match also, and you can type multiple letters also, not only a single letter. You can say multiple letters also. You can type like this, and you can simply click on the find option or find next option. Okay, so just click on OK. Now I can see S1 group also here. So hope you understand. And if you want to show the sales for all these groups, just drag the sales into the text here. So this 1,67,000 is the total sales for group 1 and accessories. This is the binders like that. And what is the total sales of this group 1? Simply summation of all these subcategories. So if you want to show that one, what we can do, simply remove the rows. See, you are seeing the sales for individual subcategories here because we are having the subcategory in the row shelf. If you remove the subcategory from the row shelf, these total sales will be shown for this group 1 only. So in Tableau, what will happen is, not only in Tableau, in any reporting tool, whatever the dimensions you will be having in the row shelf, these measures will be automatically aggregated for all those dimensions. So if you remove the subcategories from the row shelf, now the sales is aggregated for this particular dimension value. So this is the total sales of all those subcategories we just removed under group 1. This is group 2 total sales. So under group 2, we have some subcategories, right? Okay, like that. So this is one method of creating the groups. The other method is we can create groups based on the calculation fields also. So let me tell you a simple calculation. Okay, just drag the subcategory to the row shelf just to see what are the members we have in the group 1, accessories, binders, and bookcases, right? I can do like, I'll tell you orally, we can do the calculation, complete calculation. So it is the calculation 7. Again, we have to write if and if statement only here. So in Tableau, we have only two types of logical statements, if statement and case statement only we have. Any calculations can be written with these two functions, two things only, either if statement or either we can use case statement only. We don't have switch statement, we don't have for loops like that, we don't have any logical statements. Any calculation can be achieved using either if statement or case statement, or you can directly write the true or false condition, these three only. Okay, now what is my condition? If subcategory in, if subcategory is in accessories, binders and bookcases, that is under group 1, right? So let me write first one thing. So accessories, comma, other group I want binders, right? Binders. Other thing is bookcases. So simple tableau is very simple. So this is the condition. I can write before the then statement. After then statement, you can write what is the output you want. Okay. So within single quote or within double quotes, you can give group 1. Okay. So what it will do is it will group all these subcategories into group 1. And okay, so but we have remaining subcategories also, right? So you can write else statement here. Else, I want to see all the remaining members in the maybe like I can say group 100, G100, like that. So what it will do, it will create group 1 with all these members. So remaining members automatically goes under else statement, G100 group. So this is calculation 7. Drag this into row shelf in a first place maybe. Now you see under group 1, these are the members we have written in the calculation. So remaining members are going under other group G100. Okay, so let me modify this calculation 7 again. I want to create now group 2 also with the same calculation 7. What I will do, see in the if statement you can find three things. First line you can write directly like this, condition and then statement. And if you want to write one more condition also, then we have to use else if statement. Else if, under else if we have to write condition as well as output also. Whenever you mention else if, you have to write condition as well as output also under after then statement. But when you're without condition, if you want to create a output, right, then go for else statement. In the else, don't mention any condition, simply write the output only, like this. So the remaining members which are not satisfied in the condition 1 and condition 2 automatically will fall under this else statement. Okay, so now this I can say here appliances, I can say this is art and this is chairs. Just double click CHAIRS chairs. So this I can say I want it as a group. Just click on OK. Now you see, maybe we have written something wrong as appliances spelling. So just up A P P L I A N C E S appliances. Just click on OK. Now you see, creating group using options, creating group using calculation fields, we can achieve same thing. You see, I can see same members under these two groups here and here as well, here also, and the remaining members are going under group 100. So this is about groups. We don't, so groups can be created using based on the sales values also. So I'm just going to one more. Okay, I want to tell you this a bit more here. Okay, as I told you, groups can be created based on the measures also. Okay, let's see that one thing here. So drag the subcategory row shelf and sales into the text here. So now I arrange it in a descending order, something like that, or no need. Now I want to create groups based on these sales values. See how I am telling, practice in the same way. Okay, if you go in a different way, you will be like you don't get output sometime. Okay, so how we are getting these sales values? Because of this sum of sales. Okay, so create a calculation field, drag the sum of sales directly here, like that. So what will happen is, if you write sum of sales, So these values will be taken into these conditions. If you write only sales here, so this is the sales which is directly coming from the database. So if you write condition based on these sales, it will look into the sales values which are coming from the database. So it is a row level evaluation, row level filtering. Okay, like that. But I told you in the initial class itself. So when you write sum of sales, it will filter the values or it will create conditions based on the sum of sales, because we are getting these values because of sum of sales, right? That's why. So if you use sum of sales and without sum of sales, you will get different values. So if you want to create these conditions based on each row in the database, then use sales only. But if you want to create conditions based on the values what you see in the Tableau sheet, because of this sum of sales we are getting these. Okay, I want to see all the subcategories which are having sales greater than okay, less than or equal to 50,000. I want to see those all the subcategories as low sales. I am just creating low sales group. What is the condition for low sales group? Sum of sales having less than 50,000. For example, if you see here, this labels having less than 50,000. So this labels is coming under low group sales. Also like that, these envelopes also coming under low sales, like that. Okay, I want to write one more condition here. In the first condition, just copy and paste it here, we'll see. So in the first line we have covered sales less than 50,000. Now I want to cover sales which are from greater than 50,000 and sum of sales less than or equal to 2 lakhs. So for example 2 lakhs, right? I can say 2 lakhs like this. Now the second condition, I can write mid sales, medium sales. So whatever the subcategories that are satisfying greater than 50,000 and less than 2 lakhs are falling under mid sales. Under the I want to remaining subcategories go under high sales. So we are not writing condition here, but what is the default condition Tableau automatically take? First condition is less than 50. Second one is 50 to 2 lakhs. Third is automatically taken as greater than 2 lakhs. So all subcategories that are satisfying having sales greater than 2 lakhs will go automatically under else statement, high sales. So this is calculation 8. Just click on OK. So just make sure that you should cover entire sales range. You should cover under entire sales range. Otherwise, if you don't cover, right, if you don't cover the entire sales range, those that will be automatically going under else statement. Okay, just click on OK. Now drag calculation 7 into the row shelf in a first place. Okay, not this one. I think calculation 8 row shelf. Now you see. So I can see high sales, low sales based on the condition what we have written. So subcategories are divided into different groups based on the sales values here. So in real time, as I told you previously, once you create this calculation, right, I can use this calculation as a in anywhere in the sheet. I can use this in the column shelf, filter shelf, in the marks card, either in the color shelf, size, text, detail, anywhere I can use. So let me show you few options how to use this calculation item. Drag into column shelf. Now you can see high sales, low sales, and mid sales as a different columns. Okay. Now drag into filter shelf. So what is the output of 8? It will show high sales, low sales, and all those. Just click on use all option. Just click on OK and show it as a filter. So you can use in two places also. You can use either in the you can use in filter shelf as well as row shelf also. Or you can use in multiple places also. That is not a problem. You can drag into row shelf also, not a problem. You can use in a multiple places also. Now the user can select low sales. You can see all the low subcategories. Mid sales you can select like this. Okay. Now I want to use I want to create a bar chart. So just drag it to a bar chart or simply make it text only. Drag the calculation now into the color shell. Now you see, based on the sales value, it will be showing different colors. You can modify these colors, come into the color shelf, just click on the edit colors option or directly double click on the color legend. You can select colors from here or you can directly double click on the high sales color. This window will be open. Okay. So just drag it to the, maybe you can drag the sales into the column shelf. You can see bar chart here. So if you want to arrange in a descending order, simply click on the descending order symbol so that you can see all the things, high sales in a separate, in a single place, mid sales in a single place, low sales in a separate place. So you can use the descending order symbol like this, or you can drag calculation 8 into the row shelf. So this this will show you like this: high sales in a single place, low sales in a order it will show. So in Tableau, what will happen is whatever the dimension you will drag into the row shelf in a first place, right? Automatically this will be sorted based on the alphabetical orders. High is first, next based on the next letter, next based on the next letter. That's why without clicking on the descending order or ascending order, you can simply drag it into row shelf in a first place. So automatically this will be sorted because it will show automatically high sales, low sales, mid sales based on the alphabetical. Now, now you see it is showing automatically, right? But in the real time, your requirement is like, I want to show low sales first, mid sales second, high sales last, like that. Or high sales first, mid sales second. Now what I will do, this is a very simple method. There are multiple ways are there. But the simple technique is click on the low sales, drag it to the bottom. Now you see a black color line is showing, right? Drag it to the bottom. Very simple. Now mid sales is going under middle here. Or go one step back. If you want to sort it right, what I will do, go to calculation 8, click on this drop down, click on the sort option. You can select manually here. So you can drag manually mid sales into the middle here. You see when you change here, automatically changing here. Like that, you can select this low sales. You can use these arrows also. Move to the topmost or like that. Okay. Now we are showing all the things, high sales in a single place like that, right? Now I want to arrange it in a descending order. Within the high sales, arrange these bars and based on the descending order. Now simply click on the descending order symbol now. Or go to the once if the, for example, if this descending order is not working, this symbol, go to the subcategory drop down, go to the sort option again. For each and every dimension, we'll be having that sort option. Now under sort by, you can select alphabetical, data source order, field. Based on the field also you can do, manually also you can do, nested also you can do. And you can select, for this case, I can field or nested option. Select field, select descending order, select based on the sales rate, select your calculation field or measure here, sales. Now you see, I got it like, okay. So this is about groups and all these things. Okay, I think we have 7:45. Okay, let me cover one more topic here, simple topic only. I don't want to like hard topics. Hierarchies. What is the meaning of hierarchies? So like, I want to say for a simple, so what are the hierarchies? Means like we have a state. State is in a highest position. What is the next level or the lower level to this one? Districts. The lower level is villages, like that. Or if you take a company, CEO is the highest position, hierarchy one place. Second position is like managers. Next position is sales representatives or employees, like that. So if you want to create these type of hierarchies, we can use, we have an option in Tableau to do this. Okay, by default, when you connect to sample superstore, okay, when you connect directly sample superstore cube data sources, you can see some hierarchies will be there. For now, just to go down here, I'm just trying to show you we have that hierarchies there are not. Okay, we don't have any hierarchies created automatically here. Select the region, search for region, drag into the row shelf. Now I can see 4 regions. So what is the requirement of the user for creating these hierarchies? Okay, what is the requirement is when the user open this worksheet or a dashboard, he want to see only region only here. Now, when he click on the plus symbol, then he want to navigate to the state level like that or next district like that. So ultimately we want to show a plus symbol here. When the user click on the plus symbol, we just have to navigate to the next state level. So we don't have plus symbol here automatically. Now what we do, just click on the region here, go to this drop down, go to create option, sorry, not create, sorry, just go to hierarchy option. Simply click on the create hierarchies. So name this hierarchy as a hierarchy one, or you can say region, comma, state hierarchy. Like that, you can rename it as whatever you want. But for simplicity, I am just using the H1 here, hierarchy one. Now you see a hierarchy is created with this symbol. With this symbol, hierarchy is created. Under this hierarchy, I have only one dimension only here. Okay. So the best practice in the real time is while creating hierarchies, first duplicate the field, and from the duplicated field, we can create hierarchy. I'll tell you why. For now, use the direct field here. In this hierarchy one, I have only region here. Now, I want to add the state to that hierarchy. So click on this state, go to hierarchy. So if you have already hierarchies, right, it will show you those hierarchies under add to hierarchy. If you want to create new hierarchy, you can simply click on the create hierarchy option. But I want to add this to the existing hierarchy, hierarchy one. Just select this one. Now you see, if this under this hierarchy, region and state is added here automatically. Now, once you add the state to the hierarchy, in the hierarchy, first one is region. So that's why now you can see plus symbol for the region here. But user can't access, you can simply click on the plus symbol in the row shelf. Now it will drill down to the next level. So once you go to the next level, now for region, I can see minus symbol here. So once you click on, if you click on the minus symbol now, it will come to the drill up to the region level. So, but in real time, this is for developers only, but user can't access this row shelf and column shelf, right? That's why when you hover your mouse on the region field here, now you can see plus symbol also here. So users can click on this plus symbol in the real time because users cannot access to these columns, rows, and filter shelf and all those. So just click on the plus symbol. In the row shelf, you can see automatically state and that I can, and you can see hierarchy also here. Now, once you are in the hierarchy, now you can click on the minus symbol again. Okay, now, so while publishing the dashboard to the Tableau server, you can publish with initially with region only. Now user can, based on his requirement, he can drill down to the next level like this. Okay, I told you also go to the next sheet here. I told you we have to always duplicate the dimension while creating hierarchies. Why? Because in the sheet 19, the hierarchy should be region and state. But my one more requirement is I want to show state as a first level, region as a next level. Assume that maybe we don't have that type of scenario in the real time, but assume that here we have that scenario. So what I will do, just duplicate this region copy, region field, and duplicate the state field also. So in the Tableau, most of the options you can see, simply right clicking on that particular dimension or field, renaming, creating aliases, convert to measure, like that you can see most of the options here. Now let's duplicate it. Now we have two copies, region copy, state copy. So I told you how to create hierarchies just before, right? So you can create hierarchies in a other method also. What is the other method is drag the state field on top of directly into the region. So this will create a quick hierarchy like this. So in this method also you can create hierarchies. Just do the just rename it to hierarchy 2. Just click on OK. Now you see a hierarchy is H2 is created. But this time I want my state as a first level. So you can simply drag the state into first level like this. You can see this black color line here like this, state and region now. Now when you drag the state into the row shelf, now you can see plus symbol like this. So that's why you can duplicate. Okay, let me tell you about the hierarchies last thing. So, okay. So we have some limitations in the Tableau with respect to hierarchies. What is that limitation? So when the user click on this plus symbol, so he can see the next level for all the regions. Central level, for central level, he can see next level. For east also, he can see the all the states. So once the user click on the plus symbol, it will for all the regions Tableau automatically shows the next level. But in some cases, the user requirement is like this. When he click on the central symbol, then only he want to see the states. For that central only he want to see the next level. When he click on the east, then only for east region only they want to see the next level. For other regions, they don't want to see the next levels. So this is the limitation we have in the Tableau. So this type of functionality is not available directly in the Tableau. So there is no direct method. But this method can be achieved with the help of actions. So actions and parameters. Using actions and parameters, this method is achieved. We can achieve this method. So this is the advanced concept. So there are some advanced topics. They will be asking you in the some interviews. If you answer these type of questions, you will be selected for sure, like that. So this is the advanced concept we can achieve. So this is called row level hierarchies. Okay, row level hierarchy means for each row you can go to drill down. You can see the next level. So if you want to achieve for each row next level, like when you click on the plus central, I want to see the next level. So this can be achieved. This is the advanced concept that can be achieved with the help of actions and parameters concept. I don't tell you that one, but it is better you should learn that. So where you can see that thing means, I think you can go to under parameters. You can see those scenarios here. But let me show you the video. Just try to find out that video in my previous classes under parameters or actions when I discussed. Maybe I discussed that while discussing the parameters, or when I discuss the actions part. You can go through those two, and let's see we have that. There is not. Otherwise, I will tell you this in the last. That type is not available. Okay. Now let's come to the last thing in the Tableau. So we have different data types in any if you take any language or any reporting tools, we will be having different types of data types like integer data type. We have this in the C++ language also, right? So we have integer data type, we have strings, we have date fields, we have we have one more type is like mm, maybe like regional map based fields. Okay, geographic fields. Geographic fields means a region, state, districts. Based for this, we can see maps. Sorry. Geographic fields means from these fields we can create the maps actually. So in Tableau also we have date fields. So by default for date fields, Tableau will display calendar symbol. For string fields, it will display ABC symbol. For measures, it will display hash symbol. Okay, hash symbol. So let me tell you, I may forget in future. So if you see ABC means this is a direct field coming from the database. If you see equal to ABC, if you see equal to ABC means whenever you see this equal symbol, or ABC equal to ABC symbol. That means whenever you see particularly equal symbol, that field is calculation field we have created within the tableau. Okay, like for measure also. If you go to measures, whenever you see equal to hash means that is the calculation field we have created within tableau. For those fields only you can see edit option. If you have a direct field, right, which is coming from the database, for those fields, for example, profit, I don't see edit option here because that is a direct field coming from the database. If you go for segment, I don't see equal symbol here. So for that also, I don't see edit symbol here. Okay. For date fields, Tableau automatically creates a hierarchies here. So drag the any date into the column shelf. Tableau automatically will show years only first. Now for each year, sorry, not each year, at the year I can see plus symbol here by default. Tableau create hierarchies by default for date fields. Okay, now let's drag the cells into the row shelf. Automatically creates a line chart here. You can make it entire view. I'll tell you about this entire view standard bit later. So the text symbol. Now, initially the user can see this year-wise aggregations, year-wise sales. You can go to year here. You can see plus symbol. Click on this plus symbol. Tableau automatically drill down to the quarter level. And years you can see in the top here. Now, for years I can see minus symbol. And for quarters I can see plus symbol. That means for quarters we have next level also. Just click on the plus symbol. It will show you the next level is months here. And for years and quarters are now I can see minus symbol. So if you want to directly drill up to the year level, simply go to the year, click on the minus symbol, you will be drill up to the, or you can see the year level data now, like this. Okay. So this is about hierarchies in the Tableau. Anyone have any questions? I think this is more than enough for your interview and to work on the real time also. Maybe in the groups as well as based on the groups and uh, uh, sets, groups, and hierarchies. Okay. So maybe in the next class, I will try to cover. So in the filters thing, I just left with few more topics here. Those topics are like cascading filters. I will tell you about cascading filters in the next class. Also, if you go for okay, go to the document. So I left with two few more things here. That is like sorry, just let me navigate to filters, right? Okay, let me show you that tomorrow. Mm, Apply to worksheet option is there, right? Under apply to worksheet, yeah, under apply to worksheets, we have seen only two options. Only this worksheet option, selected worksheet option. So we have two more options are there. All using this data source option is there. All using related data source option is there. Okay, so we'll see these two options along with the cascading filters tomorrow. Okay, thanks everyone. Anyone have any question?